Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and thank you for joining me, us, all of, yeah, us, yeah, I'm going to say us because it's the whole gang over here, for the Hoopla of Y'all show. What is the Hoopla of Y'all show, you may ask? We cover hooping, health, humor, and hooping. Kind of in that order, loosely speaking. Hey, listen, tonight's theme is reflecting, and it is, hi, Joan. It is let's see here, we're on the number 9 of the 11 series, and why I'm doing 11 shows is part of the moving series, and part of that is because I am moving, me, we, all of us, plus the Hoopla company, all moving from Colorado to Idaho. So it's big project, big endeavor, all that kind of good stuff. So why should you listen? Because sometimes just because one person's going through something, you might be able to take something of value from that might help you in your own life. So because we all go through different things. For me, at the moment, it's moving, but you may have your own particular challenges, and so some of these things, I don't know, give it a listen, see if they help. Hi, Joan. So, anyway, okay. So, and also, I'm really digging this new format. So, because I don't have a ton of time, I'm trying to keep this at 20 minutes or less, and I'm doing pretty good. So, I'm keeping it very simple, very on topic, and moving along with it from there. Okay. So, I have a little story to start out with you, and why reflecting is kind of cool. So, moving, one of the processes of moving is going through things, and they say that a lot of times when you have like a lot of clutter, a lot of buildup, a lot of stuff that you're still hanging on to, it's delayed decisions. So, interestingly enough, I have to clear everything else. Everything has to go out of here. So all this Michigas behind me will be clear in a couple of weeks, 2, 3 weeks, something like that. Well, it's got to go. It's all got to go, like a used car salesman. Anyway, but it seriously does. So one of the things, some things are very easy to get rid of. Some are, what I call low-hanging fruit of easy things. There's bell ringing in the background because I took my bell off, my little Christmas bell, and I put it on Brown. So if Brown puppy pops up in the background here and make a little puppy cameo, which he will, because he's a goofball. He's Brown Clown is my little nickname for him. He's sitting quietly for right now, so I'm going to let him sit quietly. Anyway, when you're going through stuff and reflecting on things, when you actually do take a look at it, there are things that come up for you. So this reflecting, it can bring up a whole host of emotions, things that haven't been dealt with, whatever. And then you have to make the decision. Do you keep it? Why do you keep it? How is it important to you? Can you give it to somebody else? That decision becomes an important decision too. So, maybe you're kind of, I don't want to say hoarding it, but maybe you kind of are. But maybe you have 3 of something, you only need 1 of something, and it's better served in somebody else's hands because they don't have any of those things. So perhaps giving it to somebody in a helpful way is a good thing. So I'm going to keep an eye on time, so there may be a doorbell ringing here momentarily for Mr. Brown to get picked up. So there's an interesting quote that I came across, and it's from the Yogi Teas. I don't have a Yogi Tea in front of me, otherwise I'd show you. Oh, there it is. There it is. So, okay, hang on 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I put the jingle bell on Brown. And Brown's actual mom is coming in right now. So we have a guest. She's one of my friends, hoop students, and I'm like this little guy's puppy man. Yay! And Jen's moving too, so she's going to be going through this whole process too. Okay, so I started reading this quote real quick from the Yogi Tea, and that is, the difference between a flower and a weed is a judgment. Ooh, pretty cool quote. You can hear that. Anyway, and that is, it's like our perspective and our perception of something. So when you are reflecting on things, that's going to be part of it. Is like what kind of thing do you infuse with this stuff? So so here's my real quick recommendation for this, for the reflecting, and that is rosemary oil. And it's rosemary oil, and it's a highly concentrated essential oil. And you can use it in all sorts of ways. As I mentioned, you can put it in a diffuser. If you like the taste of it, you can put it in like a tea, or rosemary is really good in soup too. So you can put like a drop of it. You want to make sure you get your food grade, or you can also put it in a spray bottle and then put a few drops in there. You want to water it down a little bit with dilute it with water. And also, when you put it in your little water bottle here, you want to shake it before you spray it, because this is an oil and this is water and they don't really blend real well. So there's all kinds of things that you can do with this. But also, this is my mom, she was a certified herbalist, and she used to always say rosemary is for remembering. And so I remember that she would tell me that all the time. So you can take a little bit of this. A little trick that I do is take a little drop and then put it underneath your nose. So if you want to just like enjoy the process of going through things, perhaps, you know, rosemary might be one of those things that you can do with that. Okay, so moving along, I have a little laughter yoga exercise, which is a reflective smile breath. So you can close your eyes for this one. I encourage you to do this along with me. It's going to be short and sweet. And what we're going to do is we're just going to smile while you do this, and you can close your eyes. And you're just going to, you can reflect on whatever things that you would like to reflect on. I'm going to put a little parameter of it. Try and reflect on it positively. So whatever positive energy, thoughts, whatever, and even if it's a difficult thing, maybe put some positive energy towards that. Send it to it. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in and smile, and then exhale out. And then inhale through the nose, smiling, reflecting, sending positive energy out, and then exhale it out. You can breathe out through the mouth. And one more time, breathe in through the nose. Smile, send some positive energy in all the directions. Exhale it out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move around a little bit, open your eyes, and just feel the difference in that smile breath and that reflective energy. And that is a neat little exercise that you can do. So at the end of laughter yoga exercises, not all laughter yoga exercises are like rip-roaring laughter and stuff like that. So there's even like a sadness laughter that I was told about after my mom had passed away, because I went to a laughter yoga workshop, and I was like in no mood to laugh, and so she had told me about this, and it was sadness laughter, and it was really, so there's all kinds of ways to use laughter in a variety of ways. So anyway, I encourage you to try that. And at the end of our laughter yoga exercises, we take our hands nice and wide. We do this twice. We go very good, yay. Very good, yay. Okay, so moving along at the speed of light. And we're going to do so this is going to be, so my last 4 shows, so this is number 2 of the last 4 of the 11. Throw all those numbers together, is going to be, we're working on rolls on this. So we're going to do a 1-arm roll. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial on this of how to do this. So I'm going to be using a smaller, lighter hoop so that it can be in the frame, and it's a smaller and lighter. So the thing with smaller and lighter, it's going to move a lot quicker. So what we're going to do is, this is the move right here. And you're going to do this as a one-arm roll. I'm going from the side. I'm using my right hand. I'm going to go up through. Tiana Zamora calls this the hand vagina. Anyway, or you could. I've also heard another hoop instructor, when they talk about it, do the hand crotch. So anyway, you're going to roll this up through the hands like so. So on the last video, I talked about balance, of balancing, and then that's a good maneuver to know to get into rolls. One technique. This one, you can just use a little winging effort. So I have this lightly in my thumb, so if you can see, I don't have like a real solid grip on the hoop. I'm letting this have a little loose movement right here, because I'm going to let this go a little bit behind me, or to the side, because I'm doing this one as a front roll towards my face, and I'm just doing one arm and just a half. You can definitely extend this out to more. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the hoop up, let it go, and then you're going to grip right up. So yes, it's a hoop rolling towards your face. So you want to roll this up. You want to keep a nice straight arm. If you bend the arm, the hoop will follow the path of what you give it to roll on, unless you're tossing it over here. So tossing it is cheating. Sorry, I'm just going to call it like it is. Now, you know me. If you know me by now, there are certain cheating moves that I do, like, hey, it's like a cheating belly dance hands, for instance. And it's just to make life a little easier. But for rolls, if you want to keep them good and really develop your technique on that, you want to have a nice, good, straight pathway for the roll to go on. So we're going to keep this up, 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 and just give it a couple movements right here. Release and let it go. So you might need to catch it, like if you do that as a really slow roll. So this is going to help give it a little bit of momentum to get back here. So you want to give it enough good momentum, pay attention, and look at the top of your hoop as it's coming by, and that will help you guide it. Now, now here's where I'm going to recommend a little cheat. I'm also bringing my arm here so that I can kind of pinch it between my head and my neck to catch it a little bit better. More of an on-camera maneuver than a necessity for the actual move, but you can catch it right there. So that is one side. Let me try it on the other side, so in case you like it, seeing the reverse direction. Okay, so I'm going to try it in my left hand. Again, same thing. This is going to go over the top of my hand here, up, over, and catch. One more time. So we're going to give it a little maneuver. And so this is a little wrist flick action here going on. I was just wrist flicking it all over the place, but you want to wrist flick this in a nice straight line. So it's going to look like this when, so not la 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 la, but just nice straight flick like so. Straight, yes. So that's what it looks like straight on, and that's what it looks like so. And then of course you can take this into all sorts of other rolls. We'll work on those on the next time we work on rolls. So I have 2 more shows. We're going to work on some more rolls. So we'll do like a forward chest roll and a back eagle roll. So those are both very cool rolls. So tune in for those. I just made record time on this one. Yay! It's because Jen just came over too. Hi, Melinda. Thanks for joining. So all right. So again, nice, really short format show. So thank you so much for joining live, and I really appreciate that. And let's see here. Yeah, so I broadcast live on Facebook and on YouTube. So whether you're watching live or catching the recording of this, I greatly appreciate you being here. And so stay tuned for more Hoopla of Y'all shows. Again, running to my goal of 50 shows for the year, and I am on 48. We just got done with 48. All right. So rock on. Peace out. I'm going to keep it nice and short. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Oh, and like and follow and do all that kind of good stuff and share. So, and if you have positive comments, please add those. So if you have other things that, may not look good on the page, but if you have something, like constructive criticism, you can private message me. I do appreciate constructive criticism as well too. So, but try and keep the comments nice and positive, because that's what I'm about, in sharing some love and light and humor in this world, especially humor. All right, because we all need that, and it really helps get you through the holidays or whatever time in your life, in doing stress reduction. And when you do humor, again, I cover this a lot. It's great for endorphins. When you build up your endorphins, you're building up your happy hormones, you're lowering your stress hormones, less stress hormones. Your stress hormones start taking out your immune system. So we want to build up. So there's a really good scientific reason to be happy. There's a great book. I'm about to return it to the library, by Norman Cousins, called The Anatomy of an Illness. And it's how he used humor to help heal himself from he was diagnosed with a terminal disease, and he helped heal himself with humor. So yeah, that's what laughter can do for you. So anyway, go look up Norman Cousins. I'll put that on the show notes here. So thanks for watching. Rock on. Peace out. Bye.